Okay, so Photoshop can be kind of intimidating at first. There's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of menus, a lot of different things to look at. But don't worry, we're going to take it a step at a time. We're going to learn how to use only a few tools and a few features, and then once you get used to it, we'll move on to something new. So I'm just going to go ahead and point out the main areas here. So the first one is our canvas, which is this big white space here, and this is where you're going to be doing all of your work, all your drawings, everything like that. The next thing is the toolbar at the top, and there are three sections. The top section, if you click on any of these, has lots of submenus and different things to look at, and we'll talk about some of these later on. The second bar here is actually related to all these tools, and these tools are what you do most of your work on the canvas with. So if I click on this tool, you notice that this bar changes. Every tool gives you a different bar. So if you click on something, it gives you all the options with the brush. And if I hold down the left mouse and I pick the pencil tool, it gets different options up here. Okay. The last thing up here is your window. So this is actually the window I'm looking at here. And just like a browser, if I go ahead and open another window, I will get another tab. So I can switch between two different projects at the same time. Okay. Now on the right side, you're going to have some colors and some other things. We have some stuff for our history and the properties about what we're looking at. And those are important, but I think the most important is all the way down here, which is called layers. And the layers, we have the background layer, and if I make a new layer, it will end up with a new layer here. So I have a layer and layer. And each layer is like a sheet of paper, and you're drawing stuff on that sheet of paper. Okay, so you can make as many layers as you want, and you can do whatever you need to do to that layer, and you can get rid of one layer while keeping all the others. Okay, so layers are really important, and we'll talk about them more later. But basically, you want to think about the menu, the tools you use, the individual things for that tool, your tabs for each window, and then the layers.